All right, peeps, man, you back. Another random episode. Superman JP, Shirtless J, the Black Vin Diesel, the Dark as the Nights, all that good stuff. Whatever you want to call me, just don't call me Collect. And please, don't call me no. You got Diesel over here, man. Our new shop pet, feeding him up. But we're back, man, working on the doggone Challenger. I got a video of it before when we initially got it. He's over here kicking it. I gave him some partners over here so he can feel like he's with some company and whatnot. Live a good life, man. YOLO. Look at him, man. He be enjoying it. Boy, my boy, mad interactive. Look at him. Mad interactive. Mad observant. And he's always ready. Anyway, speaking of ready, let's get ready to get to work. We got a Challenger out here. I took it to get an alignment. The guy did tell me he wrecked it in the front. Like I said, he didn't tell me until I got there. But anyways, he was talking about the fender. And then I seen how bad the tires were. Seen some other things. And I'm like, oh, man, this thing went through something, right? You're like, oh, yeah, the whole wheel ripped off and this and that. He replaced everything new and all that good stuff. That's what he told me. So I ended up taking it to the alignment shop because he was like, it needs an alignment. I'm like, it dang sure does because it gets real squirrely in the rain, riding crazy. Tires super suck. But getting down here, I'll show you what we ended up finding. All right, so the alignment, my man's at Grissom. I'm gonna try to get you guys a good lift. Okay. My man at Grissom, he was trying to tell me that the lateral link is bad. And this is the lower control arm that's in the front. He was trying to tell me that was bad, but really the worst one is the main support one, which I didn't want to change because you gotta knock the lower ball joint out, take the strut out, and disconnect it from there. And to disconnect it from there, you have to take the sway bar link off. I don't want to take the sway bar link off because I would want to replace the bushings because I'm particular like that. I'm like, if you're taking it apart, you want to do stuff. Anyways, you break off. Anyways, so what's happening is, I'll try it. Put you guys back on. All right, so what's happening is, I moved it, and if you can keep an eye on this one, this is how you would test it for this bottom one. You would lift the car up and then just move it. I'm not sure you can see as much. If anything, you can see how much this shock moves outward. You see that? That bushing inside of there is completely gone. All the way gone. This one doesn't feel, this one in the front doesn't feel too terrible. I'll know more whenever I take the wheel off. And the lower ball joint seems to be fine. It is pushed crazy that way, but it seems to be fine. If anything, passable. I'm going to take this thing back apart again to do the brakes, to do the tires, and to paint the calipers because we painted all the calipers yellow, and it's not looking great. So I'm going to take care of that. I see that this upper control arm is new, and the strut most likely is factory, even though it has stickers and things on it because it is a Mopar strut, so I'm not sure. I don't know if that's been changed. Mopar parts aren't cheap, but we'll test it. This piece right here, we do got another fender coming in. We do have a chin spoiler coming in, so this lower grill won't look so crazy. And we do have the new inserts for here, but those aren't getting put in until I rip these yellow vinyls off. Even then, you can't tell much about how off it is, but it's pretty off. Pretty off. This one sways to this side right there. This one's kind of straight. Those are completely off, and those are completely off in the back. But anyways, that's all coming off. We're just gonna make it red and black, pretty stealth. Probably put red here, and then red on the calipers, and that's it. No stripe. But yeah. So I needed to get these parts. I was like, man, I know I ordered a bunch of parts because I get the charger parts too, this and that. So what ended up happening is I looked for a day or so. Like maybe I used all the parts or whatever. But I'm thinking that these parts would be just fine up here. We'll know in a second. But this goes downward. We'll see. And I think I got the exact ones I need. Also, there's a boot right here. You can't see much, but there's a boot here, and it's like off and janked out. But yeah, so let's show you what ended up happening. I came in the office today, and I looked and seen that, man, I still had that one sitting up here. I opened the box, and lo and behold, there's all the extra parts, which is awesome. All right, anyways, this is all the extra parts. Let me set you guys down so I can show you things. So this is a used one that I took off of a car, and the bushing wasn't that bad. I took it off of one of my other Chargers just because I wanted it to be riding perfectly. But this is for the passenger side, which is your right hand side. This is for the center right here, and I'm thinking this is universal. There's no right or left. It is torn there, but at least there's some bushing if I do have to use this. But what happened is I could have sworn I found one. This is a lateral link, and this is for the left side. So it's supposed to, in theory, fit on that one. Yeah. We'll see if it matches up. So we'll take this, match it up, and this is a right hand, like I said. And we also have a boot with the C-clips and stuff. And we got sway bar links, both of them. We got tie rod ends, and we have the tie rod arms here. That one on that side seemed to be fine, but we're about to take the wheel off, and we're going to find out even more. So we'll see what happens there. And whatever we need to replace, we will replace it. Right? Cool. I really wish I had sway bar bushings. I should put this off and go get sway bar bushings, but I'm leaving tomorrow to go on like a 14-hour drive, making a trip from Fayetteville to Virginia to Charlotte, and then back down to the beach, Wilmington. Let you know that's where I'm at. Don't worry about it. Anyways, that was the best. Decent? I don't know. We'll try it out. I do like that about the stickers. I can throw my keys in the stickers instead of jeopardizing the paint, since it already needs so much paint correction anyway. We do still have the 60 to the golf cart in here. We have to get some bushings and things in. Yeah, man, we're gonna get this thing taken care of. It's a manual, and I do not enjoy driving manuals because I like to cruise, this and that. And you can't cruise or snack. You take phone calls and this and that with the manual. At least I can't. I definitely can't use Bluetooth because I'm not even sure if this mic picks up my voice well. But my voice does not work well with technology. We have gloves, so why not use them? because I won't use them. I refuse to use them. Yeah, this voice of mine does not work. It doesn't work as well as these hands do. That's for sure. I can't stress enough how terrible these tires are. They're like freaking super bad. And I gave him a charger of damn near new tires. I was just so pissed about that. Whatever. It is what it is. Alright, so this lateral link seemed to be good, but this one's funked up. And like I said, you can't take this out without taking the damn sway bar link off. And that bushing is not the best. You could tell it's been pushed back, like he hit something, pushed it back, this and that. It doesn't look good. It seems to be, the bushing's fine. It's the, huh? Wait, what? Maybe it's not tight enough? That's so bad. It's probably not tight enough, people. It's just not where it needs to be and not tight enough. Let's try tightening it up first. Let's see how that works. But there's supposed to be like grooves inside of it, so it can't do that though. So if he broke those grooves, then it needs to be changed anyway. Let's see what I got here. I'll show you what I'm talking about with this. But if you can see inside of here, there's two grooves, and the bolt should sit right between those grooves. See that? So if those grooves are gone, then yeah, it would flop around like that and need to be replaced anyway. But like I said, if it doesn't need to be, that's cool with me. But I really think it does. It's pretty obviously funked up. And I'm gonna need a wrench. Think it's an 18? Probably. We got Jack Sands holding the car. I did fix the parking brake the other day. I don't remember if I recorded it. I know I didn't share it. Just like this. But that's a 17. It's definitely not that. I don't have any 18s down here. I was freaking something. Heck no. Heck no. All right, we got different lengths here. I'm gonna try it out. Still connected. Cool. Audio's gonna get a little crazy. Cause it should. Hell no. Is that long enough? All right, so the boat is spinning, which ain't good. So that means I will definitely have to take the dang on sway bar link out, which I don't want to do. Seems like it got another sway bar on the other side. This one, no. Anyways, yeah, you can take it out. You might as well keep on going. Let's match this up. Left hand. Why is it upside down? Okay. This seems to be correct with the right length and this and that, but the L is upside down. I'm not sure why that is compared to this side. It's fucking weird. Like these components right here came from a charger, and I believe it'll work. Yeah, this one's the same. So if you need to swap that, we can swap that. Yeah. Let's take that sway bar link up, sway bar bushing housing, whatever off, and get it started. We can look this one more. You need your 8mm. Check this out. For the little aluminum shield crap. I got about 2 hours to do this, so I'm just taking my time. I don't have that much time on my recording, so definitely need to close this. That shit sucks, man. Oh. Nah, shit. What's that jump here? 16. I know I'm 16 right? That might work. 15 is good. It says because I could have used an impact on this bottom one. The top one, no, but the bottom one, yeah. Fun sounds. All right, that comes right out the way. And then deep inside, we can feel the boat, the head of the boat. So let's see what we got to work with. I know I put a ratchet in here today. Okay. We're putting a 13/16 up there since we don't have an 18 currently. Not on hand. And you gotta take the back off too. Roll it around. Yeah, this is gonna be a good time to change this bushing. It is funked up. Alright. Let's see how tight we can get this, peeps. Looks like they're not tight enough. Find a good position. What the fuck? What the hell? It's acting like the head is broke off of it or something. It's just spinning over here. What the fuck? Why that should not fit? Yeah, it doesn't fit well. So the bolt and the nut are two different sizes. Can't dig that. Wait, I got this. Let's see. No, okay, all right. Well, this ain't it. Yeah, I'm missing a socket. So here's a socket out somewhere. Galavan. It ain't this. I know it ain't this. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, we're missing a socket. Oh, all right. Well, that's not gonna help us. So let's get. Oh goodness. Let's get stuff. We are killing time. Mostly looking for parts. Tools. For stuff. Constantly. This one's an 18, but like I said, I don't think it's an 18. We're gonna find out. I'm just. It's 18, right? That's a 19. It's still not big enough. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. This is broken. The K-frame. He did mention the K-frame. He was like, "You might just need to replace the whole K-frame." I'm like, why would you say that? But it is ripped. So he most likely, okay. Let me see. It's ripped right there. That's crazy. That's really pretty crazy. So I can't get the sockets and stuff in there because it's not giving me enough clearance to get in there. It's not giving me enough clearance because this is probably bent. It's hammered out and this and that. It should maybe bent. Y'all don't do this at home. I can in fact not tell. Yeah. It's freaking weird. That's a 7/8 still. Well, we tightened it up. It was the 1316 did fit up there. It just wasn't cooperating when I was trying to do it earlier. We'll put some extra ugga duggers on it. Hopefully, break it off completely. Who knows? All right, I'll tighten it anymore. I'll probably break the bolt off. So let's do that. You can't stand the fire. All right, well, I moved it from the bottom and it wasn't moving. I got some solid something. Maybe the tightest. All right, so that just wasn't tight. It's back in a position now. That K-frame is definitely ripped there, but the front of it doesn't look like it buckled or bent any. Something just happened here. So most likely when he ripped this, I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I'm thinking the lower control arm ripped off. This is new because this is this isn't Mopar. So it most likely ripped this off, broke the tie rod, broke the ball joint off of this one, and then just pushed the lower control arm back and bent that, and then he just hammered it back. That's the only thing that can make sense. But all right, anyways, that's tight. It's good for. It's much better for now, which makes this thing almost drivable. And you still gotta do the center support bearing. I do have one in there, but it's for a Durango in the back. We'll just get a forever bearing, put that up there. I'm gonna move over to the other side and see if that has the same thing going on, because it's very loose. And the other side was doing the same thing. Whenever you can roll the tire, I'll show you. Let me put it back together. Let's put it back together. We're putting this bushing back on here because, yeah, that's what we freaking got. It's not torn up completely. It just is what it is. If you want to see this stuff up close or just hear my narration of it happening, make a choice. Leave a comment at the bottom. Let me know. If you think I suck, hey, tell me too. Don't need to leave a dislike. Just tell me I suck in the comments. It's all good. Okay. Go on. Okay. Let me put our two 15mm bolts back in here. One on the bottom and one up top. We're also, there's no need to put grease on these sway bar bushings. I'm gonna put a dab up there. Since these are so ancient and they've been through some things. Just a little bit in the back and on the plate. Just to keep it nice for a little bit. Ratchet wrenches, man. Get you some. Power drill. Much better. Therapy in this. This thing doesn't argue with me. It gets the best results as long as I'm willing to give it the best results. Time, money, effort, patience, and a little know-how. and turn this car into a whole different car and give it a whole new life. And also prolong its life. Hopefully that helps prolongs my relationships. The practice of patience I do with everyone and everything, except for my animals, because my dog Socks annoys the mess out of me so bad. Their dog wants me dead. Okay. We throw our little 8mm keeper bolt thing back into the shielding so it can be there and presentable. Proving to be a little difficult to line up the way I want, but I think we got it. Yeah, that'll work. Does not, in fact, like the thread end, is it? For some reason, I threw my 8mm right back in the bag. This caliper looks like it was painted with a tractor paint or something and a paint roller. It's good times. Probably wasn't painted like that before. I'm just saying with time, it gets real janky looking. At least this one was better controlled. I don't think I recorded, but on the back side, there was paint on everything. I repainted it black, but I left the rotors the yellow color that they painted until I go back in there to change the brakes and this and that. He told me it was straight piped all the way down, but it's got the cats on it and stock headers, and the oil pan is not leaking. So that's always a plus. We'll keep that 7/8 close. All right, this side is done enough. Quick, easy, smooth. We don't have to use our parts right now. We can use them next time or for the next car or later on in this car's life. Like I said, we're just trying to get it drivable as we're waiting for parts to come in. Since I don't have to, but kind of have to drive this car right now. Since I loaned my other Charger out and I don't want to drive the truck all the time. And the Explorer, I still need to paint that fender. So it looks a little too janky to drive the Explorer, so we're not. I just took that glove off at the exact time I need it. So let's put that back on. Should we try tightening up the front one too? Would have been a good question to ask before I put it together. Let's see. Hell no. Wait. Oh yeah, that's tight. That's super tight. All right, so that's definitely been swapped out. Put these terrible tires up here. We'll clean these lug nuts thoroughly next time. I'll replace them. One of them is damaged, like it's been hammered in. This one too, and this one. If we come across some nice ones, we'll grab them. If not, then whatever. We'll just clean these up. Okay. Let's move all this stuff here. Take our little pad out. Get ready to move to the next side. Like I said, on this side, I'll be able to. Oh, the whole wheel is off the ground already. Yeah. Wheel's still off the ground. Oh my God. All right. Well, the jack stand's doing big work. I don't even know if you guys are still with me. Let me check on you. Yep, you're still here. See all the dents on that panel. That's why that panel's getting replaced. If somebody didn't try to work on it before, I would fix it. But all those dents and stuff, that's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna end up having to bondo it anyway, because there's just too many little sharp points. It'll be very annoying to deal with. A new fender is about $170. We'll throw it up there. This other side is already off the ground, and we're gonna lay down and see what's really janked up. Pry bar is always good to have in these situations. One jack stand at the right point is holding this whole front end up. You see the other tire. And this tire's off the ground, obviously. And my jack is out. We're right off the K-frame right here. And it's working fine. Watch it be the same issue. I don't trust this jack stand. I'm gonna throw this jack back up here too. Just as backup. Okay. All right, y'all keep an eye on that. Right there and right there. And I'll be looking up here. It's not doing much. Yeah, it's not doing much right there. So let's grab our pry bar. Probably need a smaller one now. Got very little room. Yeah, I don't feel much play there. Yeah. Okay. On this one, it's the arm. This arm is definitely, this lateral arm is definitely gone in this one. You shouldn't be able to move with your hand. And this one says, I can't turn my light on. It won't work. Sure won't. Okay. But yeah, this one needs to be changed. We'll need to pop that ball joint. You could probably do it without even taking the tire off. But we'll take the tire off. I do have ball joint pullers to pull that out. Yeah, we'll take the tire off. I can look at the brakes too. even though that's gonna suck because I don't want to change the brakes because they're not gonna look great. Let's get it done. What's that time? I can't see. 45 minutes. Oh god. Okay. Oh. We're doing it, peeps. We're freaking doing it. We're in the room in here right now. So I just wanted a little bit of shade to do this. It didn't feel like trying to move the golf cart out. Decent, not the best. Yeah, I always do the bottom one last because if it falls, usually you want the fall back, whatever the case. The bottom one last. Leave two on the sides. So in case it does fall off, they have something to catch. That's awesome. When it doesn't, you take them out. The rest will go. So many weights on this. Yo, there's so many weights on this. There's weights here, like a lot of them. And there's weights here, like a lot of them, which doesn't make sense. You shouldn't have weights in two separate places. It shouldn't. It doesn't make sense. That's definitely out of alignment. What I'm going to do also while I'm down here is I'm going to try to power bleed these brakes. We can do them electronically. These brake pads look good, so to speak. Yeah, they look like they got a lot of meat on them. So, cool. Random wire right there. It doesn't seem to be going anything. Yeah. Yeah. This is. Oh yeah, that's torn up. Let's get it out of there, guys. Let's get it out of there. Let's get it out. Let's help it. It needs help. Hmm. Let's keep going. As I get the pants. 19 won't fit, so it's definitely an 18. What is this? This ain't gonna fit. Yeah, it's 18. What was I using? I didn't bring it with me. And I have a cart to avoid this kind of thing, where I can just pick up to a cart. Here's an 18 right here. I have everything I need for what I'm working on the cart. handy. But hey, you gotta clean the cart off every time. You have to. I'll break it with the wrench and then we'll screw it off. Okay, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll break that off with the ratchet. I'm gonna freak around and break this ratchet. This is a random cheap one I found. I forgot where it was at. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. That's not gonna do it. We can do this, but we're gonna break this freaking ratchet. It's doing it. I'm not sure if it's broken or not, but it is in fact doing it. Okay. And I thought his nut on the other side was welded, but it's not. It spins freely. Okay. I used a 13th, 16th on the nut, and I used a 18 on the front bolt here. The washers are ridiculous. Okay. Oh yeah, that's working smugly. What is this, 18 too? Nope. 13th, 16th works well. Look at that. Okay. And since we don't care about this, so to speak, we're gonna just mallet this thing out. Or is it spinning? Hopefully not. If it is, we'll have to use an Allen key. I think that's gonna be annoying. Okay, it's not spinning. You should also, I have some sitting up there, but PB Blaster with some kind of lubricant before you start screwing these off would always be nice, so it doesn't bind up on you and start getting all weird. It is getting tight. Meaning hard to turn. I do have a terrible angle, but still. Before we get the nut all the way off, we'll leave some. Why not? And we'll strike that with a hammer. Just in case, because I can actually remake these. Just fill it, clean it out, fill it with polyurethane, let it sit for a week or so, and shit, throw it on something else. As long as it's not bent. Okay, we're almost there. You want it off enough to feel like it can easily turn, but worn enough that it won't just Jank out the threads when you hammer it. Got this mallet that I didn't want at all, but it was the closest thing I could get at some random Walmart in the middle of nowhere when I picked up the car. Here we go. You got no room to slack. You might need an air hammer. Okay, let's get our ball joint separator and just whack that instead. I think I can actually find that. I just had it. Here it is. Got the goods. I'm on the way back. This is the ball joint separator, wishbone tool. Hopefully, you can see some of this process. Not much to see. We're just hitting stuff. Good. Trying to make sure you don't go into your other good ball joints. Gotta be smart. I promise you gotta be smart. Okay. All right, we're in there. All right, this one seems to not be wide enough. I think I'm bottoming out on the pan almost. Got a couple more wax left. There you go. Once you got it in there good, you just hit it a little bit down here, hit it a little bit down here. It'd be easier if it was a bit higher. Yeah, she ain't playing for it. Watch me struggle. Yeah, we gotta be bottoming out here. Bottom quite a bit. All right, well, let's pull the other jack out. We'll jack this side up from the arm here. See if we can get some actual strikes on this, because that's about 3 inches of throw, which is obviously not enough. So let's do that. I don't take defeat easy. Let's get it. What time is it, peeps? Yeah, so I'm supposed to be out of here around 6. We definitely should be coming up in that time. This would be better pointed the other way. So we'll do that. Give me a plan for it, bro. All right. Let me try from sitting over here with you guys. See what happens then. Yo, this is freaking terrible. This ain't the best. I need this thing higher. Let's take it up. Let's take it up. Let's see if closing the gap on those will help us. All right, that got it. What we did was close the gap on our fork here, and I was able to get enough grip to grip it, to get it up out of there. Jesus. All right. Now, since we left that boat up there, it is in fact spinning. The Allen key will stop that from spinning, but we are not waiting to find an Allen key. So we're going to struggle with some channel locks. Like I said, there's not many threads on it. If I can grab it, that'd be nice. Okay. All right. I'm laying under here for no reason. I'm most likely going to need the Allen keys. All right, we got away with it. We was able to get that mangled bolt out. That's out. This is like completely jacked up in here. Doesn't want to come out. Got a flathead to give it some persuasion. Just work one inside out, and then the other side. Okay. It's almost out. Almost doesn't count, but it is almost out. It is freaking long and weird. Okay. So this is our old one. It is completely jacked out. As you see, this thing is connected to nothing. And our ball joint is obviously crap now, but it was most likely crap earlier. Let's swap it. Jesus. We got this is opposite. Good. So that means the one that we have in the office that I said was for the passenger should work in this as the passenger. Let's check the length. Looks like it'll work. And this one, like I said, isn't damaged at all, really. There's a slight tear in it, but that's about it. We're gonna put a grease fitting in this thing. That's what I wanted to see with this. Yeah. We'll put a grease fitting in here since I have some. Yeah. Come on, I'll show you. We need that drill. We need this. Can't lose this. Let's put it up in our faces. Right there. Okay. To do grease fittings, you have to, in fact, have grease fittings. So we got some. And also, it'll be nice to have a grease gun. Get a good fitting, whether you want a angle fitting. This one comes out, angles out. That'll be cool. We have to make it go like that though. So that's a little inconvenient. So we'll just do straight out. Boom, it'll be fine. This is a 1/4 inch, so we want a 1/4 inch bit. And we have the bigger ones, the 1/8. 1/8. A 45-degree. Big ass 90 degrees. We don't need that. 1/4 inch, this should be fine. Just to pack some grease in there. Okay. We'll grab the drill I told you about and a 1/4 inch bit. We actually have more things. I'll tap the guy set might already have a 1/4 inch drill bit, and it in fact does not. So Our thread, we need 1/4 and 28. We have it right here. This should be fine. Let's get a drill bit. Can't really read this one, but I think it's gonna work. Same thing, it'll be a little smaller. Only thing to it is to try to get it straight as you can. If you can't, then who cares, man? Just put it in there. All right. See how I got it started going fast? And you drop it down, slow it down, because you don't want those shavings to get inside. So you can start it fast, and then slow it down so the shavings are sure to get pulled out. Every so often, stop and blow them off. Less shavings to worry about. You can tell by the bite that we're almost through, so we're taking our break. It's biting real good now. Yeah. So once you get in there, you'll be able to see right into the joint like that. Then we'll take our tap here and grab something, something of this sort. And what sucks that we're not going to get all the way in there since it's not going to let us go deep enough. But just to get something going, you can do the other actual bit in there. Since it has that point on it, it's not going to let us go deep enough, which is cool. Just want a general idea. Once you get it in, it'll stay there. I did not bring an 8mm with me, so let's grab that. Once you grab that, then we'll be able to take that thing and freaking turn it in and turn it up. And of course, okay, here we go. Red Loctite? That'd be nice. Okay, all right. I would have to grind this down, but I'm going to want it long. The threads don't hit it until pretty much after that point there. What I have another tap and die set. So you can take that one, funk it up, and then keep our nice one. We'll funk up our jacked up one. Well, neither one of them are jacked up, but we're going to jack it up. This is what we need. We need the flat bottom ones. These ones. This is a quarter and 28, and it's flat. This is perfect. All right. Crisis averted. We don't even have to funk up anything. And it cannot get there. Taking a lot longer than it's supposed to. My apologies. I'm going to step this bit up. 732. If we can put like the size of these bits on the very tip, maybe they won't get scripted up all the time. Or higher up. This one's higher up, so it can't be easily stripped out. All right, go back over to the bits. Isn't this exciting? Looking for a quarter-inch drill bit. This one I had on reserve should just work. It's not a quarter-inch, but whatever. I can read it. It's 732. Hopefully it's close enough. Really want to be able to just start it and then our tap will be able to take care of the rest. Alright. Got threads. Loctite would be dope right now. And I got some. Where is it? We're threading in very nicely. And we seat nicely. But Loctite will help. We got liquid paper. I got a drawer full of Loctite somewhere. Right here. Alright. I know it's close. This is medium strength. And we have medium strength. Blue Loctite, whatever. It's just something's better than nothing, right? No need to over tighten, whatever. Done with that. We got a little grease fitting on that thing. We'll pump some in there. Let me get back over and keep going. We are, in fact, running out of time. Set you guys right down. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to get the grease gun. We're going to come back